Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this, and welcome to Rock the Tune. So I haven't had a video up since the preview for the Westham game. And what a game it was. 5-1. Absolutely fantastic. 2-0 up with 13 minutes gone. Then Zuma scored 40th minute. Wilson then popped up to score the 46th minute, and then Isak and Joe Linton then finished it off to make it 5-1. Absolutely fantastic results. Well happy with that. And then we played Brentford then a few days later. We were basically, I would say 1-0 down, and then they score an own goal, and Isak pops up 61st minute and does the job so. Absolutely fantastic. But then we play Villa and absolutely got battered. Yes, it was 3-0. Could have got worse. But we won 5 games in a row. So, we took a possible 15 out of 18, which the previous few games we'd played, 5 games, we got hardly any points out of. So, I'm happy with that. All we've got to do now is go the weekend now and win against Tottenham. I'll do a preview for that game at the weekend. No doubt the Saturday. I'll have that video up on Saturday. Hopefully we'll do well. But yeah, there's not much we can say about Villa game. 1 loss from 6 is pretty good when we won 5 in a row. So you can't say further than that. We're just going to go from there now. Hopefully we go to Tottenham on Sunday and rip Tottenham apart, because they're not playing well. So hopefully we can get a result out of that. Which would help us with the Champions League place, because Man United won 2-0 today, so they went above us by 3 points. Right, other news. So Gordon, now with him, from what I can gather, all this crap about him being chucked to the reserves, this blah blah blah, whatever, for what happened at Brentford. Yeah, like I said, it was a lot of rubbish. As you can see, he was there for the Villa game. Yes, he had a little bit of spat. He was a bit pissed off. He got substituted at the end of that game, but he had, he sat down with Howe, and they sorted that out. Yes, he's still young. He's a bit annoyed because he got pulled off. But what player wants to be substituted when they want to be on the pitch playing? Hopefully, Howe can sort this aggression out with him, and hopefully he'll turn out to be a really good player. And other news, from what I can gather, I've read today, is Saint-Maximin. Now, yes, we know he's injured at the moment, but this player is a fantastic little player. There was rumours of him maybe going at the end of the season, but rumours are he's requesting an extension on his contract. What do you think, guys? Is he a player we want to keep? I think, yes, he might not play as many games next season because we'll be bringing in other players in the summer, but he's a super sub, man. You could bring him on at any time, fully fit, and he'll do something for us in a game. Yes, he might start a few games because we'll have to, but he's the sort of player that you can put him on the bench for a bit, give him a break, and then bring him on when we really need him, because he has got flair. The way he plays down the left hand side is absolutely fantastic. He's a fantastic little player. So you can't take further than that, really. know, I think he's brilliant. I think, like I said, the other thing is with this guy, you know, he's fantastic. You know, he's really good. I think what we got to look at is what else he can bring to the team. You know, there's other players that can come in who would play really well with him. You know, you know, we can't take it away that he hasn't done the job for Newcastle. You know, he could have left well before now. Before the new owners took over, he could have gone. But no, he stuck by the team, stuck by us. You know, you can't say further than that, you know, at the end of the day. So, you know, that's first team matters sorted, and, you know, we'll go for that. So, we've got, at the moment, we got the ladies. First team. You know, absolutely fantastic, you know, for us. They're going to bring a lot to Newcastle United, and hopefully help with the funds as well, because these people, these players that are playing for us, the women's team, every penny that comes in and goes out is all part of the funding. The money comes in to develop Newcastle United as a club, so it all comes part of the fair play. So the more they bring in, you know, which is much better, and hopefully we can go from there. You know, they played at Newcastle United today at St James Park, and they won 6-1 against Brentford City. From what I can see, they got 3 games left after today. Durham Sistria are on 53 points, we're on 47. Now, they've only got 1 game left to play. Newcastle United got 3. Now, if they can win every game, now their goal difference made a massive difference winning 6-1 today, because their goal difference now is 5 against Sistria, above 47 to 52. So basically all they've got to do is win all 3 games, and, you know, basically that's all they've got to do, is win all 3 games. If they all go all 3 games, then they go up to the next division, because only one team can go up. So there's not a lot they can do about that. Now, the other thing is, we got the development squad who played today, and they beat Middlesbrough, and they done themselves proud, because not just that, they won a trophy as well, the reserve trophy this week. And, you know, you can't say it further than that, can you? Now, their development at the moment is to win their league. Now, it's same again, Durham Sistria are top of the reserve league. They're on 39 points, and I think, is it? No, I've got it wrong. I think they're on 45, sorry, and Newcastle are on, oh, I got that wrong, let me just check, I've got something wrong there, to development. I'm sure, I think it's like 8 points or something, so Newcastle only need to win 3 of their last 4 games. Sestria's only got 1 game left. I think they're on 45, and Newcastle are on 37 or something like that. So basically, they're like 8 points ahead of Newcastle in the development. So Newcastle just got to get 9 points out of the last 4 games. The only thing with Sestria is their goal difference is 72 to 45. So Newcastle can't afford to basically drop points. So yeah, I think that's where it is. Sestria have got if they score 3 points, they win their last game. Yeah, there's 6. Sorry, at the moment there's I think it's like 6 points between the two teams or something like that. Anyway, but at the end of the day, as long as they win 3 of their last 4 games, they can win the reserve league. So that's going well for the women's football. And as I say, the development team can bring through some really good players into the first team. And with Newcastle's help and funding, they're getting more and more. So basically, 5 years down the road, we could have the women into the women's version of the Premier League. So it brings more investment into the club, and it'll develop the club even better. And the thing is, if we do end up with this new training complex, they're on about building a ground on that training complex for the women's team to play from. Yes, they will play from St James's Park occasionally, but it's hard to share a ground with 2 teams. But we can do that with a women's team, where we could develop it, and we could actually do an arena, stadium, whatever you want to call it, at the training complex. Because it's from what the plans they had for the training complex, when they do actually initiate it to be done, will be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get better and develop both squads. This time next year, we could be playing in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Now, wouldn't that be fantastic? For us to be doing that. And in about 6-7 years, the women's team could be doing it. It would be absolutely fantastic for Newcastle. I'll be well happy if this happens. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Leave any messages you want to leave. Give me a thumbs up on my video and check out my other videos. And please, pass on, share my account. If you're not subscribed with me, subscribe. And I will be doing another video at the weekend. So, guys, thanks for listening, and I will see you later.